Well, Cheryl, tonight he does still have a job. Robert New is still employed with the Cobb County Police Department, but he is on administrative leave without pay. And the chief of police told me this afternoon he hopes an internals review is completed very soon, and that will determine his immediate future with the police department. Meanwhile, that criminal investigation is still ongoing, and detectives tonight are gathering more evidence.
It is disturbing.
Cobb County Police Chief Michael Register today described the charges of aggravated assault and battery his department filed against one of his own officers, Robert New.
Was it consensual? It appears that that both parties consented, but the activity that took place during the intimate encounter is what brought us to the point of getting warrants on Officer New.
Those warrants detail the crime investigators say took place inside 46-year-old Robert New's home in March. The warrants describe New slapping a 44-year-old woman on both sides of her face and strangling her with both of his hands, causing her to be unable to breathe or speak during a sexual encounter. And while the chief says it appears to have been consensual, the warrants also mention the woman has the mental capacity of a 10 to 14-year-old girl.
That is why we are working with our Special Victims Unit, who deals with those types of cases, and also working with the Cobb County District Attorney's Office.
Register says the victim filed a complaint against New on June 16th. After a forensic interview and evidence was gathered, officers arrested New Monday night as he began his shift. The evidence included text messages showing an abusive relationship where he allegedly texted, "I am in charge, I am in control," and several other texts where he cursed at the woman. Investigators believe the woman lives in the area and met New online.
We're still trying to unravel that, but we are fairly certain that it was online contact.
The Cobb County Police Department has also taken out additional warrants to search New's home and try to locate any other additional evidence for this case. And I'm told Robert New has been with the Cobb County Police Department for more than 13 years as a patrol officer and also a member of the department's DUI task force. He is being held here at the jail tonight on a felony assault charge with no bond, and his first court appearance is scheduled for 8 p.m. tonight here at the jail. Reporting in Cobb County, I'm Joe Henke, 11 Alive News.